Hi there, I'm Michael Bovee with Consumer Recovery Network. Thanks for tuning into our YouTube channel, DebtBytes. Today I want to talk about fake debt collectors. Is there such a thing? Yes, absolutely. There's some confusion though, so I want to make sure that you understand the difference between a fake debt collector that is trying to scam you and a debt collector who is violating your consumer protection rights and can be epitomized as the same thing. Oh, well, these guys are scammers, really. But they're actually legitimately trying to get you to pay a debt that might have been placed with them or that they purchased some time back. So let's start with the basics. Your information is available in ways that you are not going to be comfortable with. What I mean by that is that you can have your credit report viewed by people that want to grant you credit. Somebody could be looking at your credit with a nefarious purpose, right? They have scam in mind. When a scammer gets a hold of your credit report and they can see that you've been late with somebody or you have a charged off credit card debt, for example, or even debt collectors showing up on your credit report, then they show unresolved. They can actually take that information, and if they know how collections work a little bit, they can start to impersonate a debt collector. And they do all kinds of crazy things, like tell you how they're on the courthouse steps, ready to file a lawsuit unless you make a payment right then. Even real debt collectors that are pretty much just trying to scam people by making those kind of false claims in order to pressure you into making a payment right then and there are scamming you, okay? There really isn't an instance that I can think of where you need to give somebody a payment right then over the phone or XYZ is going to happen, okay, that you absolutely want to avoid. Sometimes they're utilizing information that they know about you that they can then go search and find relatives, call neighbors, and put pressure on you that way. So the fake scammers are really, really hard to find and shut down and close for regulators, state or federal. Your state attorney general's office cares about this issue a great deal, as well as the debt collectors that are basically, stepping on your consumer rights, even though it's a legitimate debt. They care about that. Federal agencies like the Federal Trade Commission and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB, they care about it too, and they want to hear from you. They want to know when this is happening and to whom. They want to know phone numbers, if you can capture that on your caller ID or somebody leaves a phone number for you to call them back. They want that information. They want these names of people and companies. If they're a scam, more than likely they're just faking all that stuff. That's what I mean by they're hard to identify and shut down. If they're debt collectors behaving badly, which there's certainly all kinds of precedent for that, but thankfully we're seeing less and less of that from legitimate debt collectors, the ones pushing the envelope, stepping over the lines and violating your rights. But when those lines are blurred and you can't tell the difference, my caution to anybody concerned about whether they're dealing with a fake debt collector or somebody who's willing to blur those lines and you actually know you owe the debt, and they are convincing, by the way. I'll take a little side journey here. They're convincing because they're oftentimes, the fake and or real, are using actual circumstances that you remember. You remember having a tough patch and financially and not paying on certain bills. They can see those and identify those creditors or the debt collectors that you've heard from before and say, yeah, I work for this, or I'm trying to collect this old debt from back then. And it's pretty convincing. And then they push the envelope to try and get you to pay money right now. It's always a right now with a debt collector. They have to be that way. But the ones that are giving you the or else this is going to happen, there is really no immediacy to that. Sure, we want to get to the bottom of this stuff and we want to take care of anything that we still need to, but we certainly don't want to get taken advantage of to the tune of millions and millions of dollars. That's why they keep doing it, because they can get people to fall for this. So what I want you to do in order to protect yourself is, first, do not give out any information to a fake debt collector or one that's blurring those lines and stepping on your rights. Do not give them details about yourself personally, where you work, where you live, your finances, anything at all. Stop what you're doing and let's do some research. And we can do it together. You want to find out who the company is. You want to find out their web address. If they do not have a web address in today's technology, big red flag. Debt collectors all have them. A traditional debt collector is going to have a lot more information about them. So if they give you a company name and you cannot find anything related to them, then that's a big red flag. You want to share that information. You want to ask even your state attorney general's office or your state consumer affairs protection division. Talk to these people and find out if these folks are even registered to do business or are required to in your state. Okay, do your homework. Now I can help you. I can help you locate some things too. All you have to do is participate in the comment section below. Post the name of the company, the toll-free number that they either called you from or that they gave you to call them back. You have lots of reasons to be cautious when it comes to debt collectors, the ones making threats especially. So take care of yourself. No one else is going to do it for you, but you have some resources you can use. I'm one of them. See you on the next video.